In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a mental subtraction technique called counting back, or as I like to think of it, across the bridge to Friendtown. And the reason why I call it across the bridge to Friendtown is because what we do is, let's say there's any starting number over here on our number line. What I will do is I'll find the closest friendly number to build a bridge to, and then I'll carry on counting back from there. So I'd count back, create a little bridge to Friendtown, to a friendly number, and then carry on counting back, because it's far easier to count from a friendly number than it is sometimes from the number that you're starting with. Okay, let's have a look at some proper examples. 64 take away 17. So if I write 64 on my number line, I'm counting backwards. I've got to count back 17. But to start with, what would really help is if I only counted back as far as 60, because that is a much friendlier number to count back from. So by doing that, I've already counted back 4. Now, how much more do I need to count back? I need to count back another 13. And in that way, I will have counted back a total of 17. But look, you can see that counting back from 60 and counting back 13 from 60, that's a lot easier to do in our heads. That is 47. Okay, I'm going to do that again on the vertical number line over here. 64. What's the nearest friendly number that I can build a bridge to? 60. So that means I would have taken away 4. What have I got left over to keep taking away? I've got to take away an extra 13. 60 take away 13 is 47. What you could have done, if you weren't sure about taking away 13 from 60, is you could have gone down to the next friendly number from 60. You could have gone down from 60 to 50 by taking away 10. So that would have got us to 50, and then taken away 3. Okay, that would have been the same as taking away 13. Right, and over on the 100 grid, what does that look like? 64 is here, that's our starting number. Take away 4, so build a bridge to Friendtown. So take away 1, take away 2, take away 3, take away 4. We're on 60. Now I've got to take away 13. 60 take away 13 is, well, that's taking away 10, taking away 11, take away 12, take away 13. Like that. It's 47. So 47 is the final answer. Okay, one more example. 87 take away 38. Let's see if you can help me with this. 87. So I'm looking to build a bridge to Friendtown. What's the nearest, if I'm counting back, what's the first friendly number that I'm going to come to? 80. That's the first friendly number that I'm going to come to, and I get there by taking away 87. Notice that my friendly numbers tend to be multiples of 10. If we were working with bigger numbers above 100, my nearest friendly number might be a number in the it might be 100, it might be 200, it might be 300. But I'm basically looking for multiples of 10 or 100, sometimes 1,000. It depends on the size of the number. It's much easier to work with numbers that end in a 0. Okay, so I've actually made a little mistake there. I haven't taken away 87. I've taken away 7, so I need just to remove that. Okay, once I've taken away 7, I then still have 31 left to take away. Okay, how do I know that I've still got 31 left to take away? Well, if I take 7 off 38, that means I've got 31. That means I've still got 31 to take away from 80. 80 take away 31. Well, I can break this down again. I can use my other mental technique of compensating, or the only kidding approach. What I could do is take away 30 first of all to get down to 50, and then take away 1 to get down to 49. Okay, let's look at that on a vertical number line. Here's the starting number, 87. I'm going to take away 7 first of all. That's so that I get down to 80, which is the nearest friendly number. And once I'm on 80, I've still got 31 to take away. Take away 31. And once I've done both of those, built the bridge to Friendtown, which is by taking away 7, and then counting back another 31, then I will have counted back a total of 38. Okay, so 80 take away 31. Again, if I just partition that, I can partition that into taking away 30, and then taking away 1. And that would be 80 take away 30 is 50. 50 take away 1 is 49. So I'm using a combination of mental subtraction techniques there. On a 100 square, it looks like this. Here's 87. The nearest friendly number is 80. And I got there by taking away 7 or counting back 7. But then I've still got to count back 31. So if I take away 1 first of all, there's 79. Then take away 30, that's 49. Take away 1, that's 79. Take away 30, 10, 20, 30, I get to 49. Okay, and how would you use counting back to solve these problems? 491 take away 67, 985 take away 178, and 4.7 take away 3.8. If you pause the video here for about I'm going to wait for 5 seconds before I give you my suggestions as to how I would use counting back to solve these problems. Okay, this is how I would do it. 491 take away 67. Well, nearest friendly number to 491 is 490. So I do 490, and I wouldn't need to take away 67 anymore. I'd only need to take away 66 because I've already counted back 1. How would I do this? Well, 985, nearest friendly number to 985 is 980. So I would count back 5 first of all, and then I would only need to count back a further 173. And with this one, I would count down to 4.0, so that means I've counted down so far 0.7, and then I would only need to take away a further 3.1. Okay, so in each of these cases, I've built a bridge to Friendtown, I've counted back to the nearest friendly number, and then I've taken away the rest of what I need to take away. I hope that helps. There are 2 other videos in the series on mental subtraction. One is on partitioning and the other is on compensating. Have a look at both of those for some more mental subtraction techniques. And that's the end of this video.